What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Groovy tapping in with y'all boys, man. And welcome back to another vid. Salute to everybody that's watching. I got another banger for y'all. Tim Hardaway snaps on Gil's Arena for trashing the 90s. Hey, man, it's going to be a good one right here. For some reason, Gilbert Arenas love to hate on the old school generation. For what reason, I don't know why. It's like I'm always seeing a clip of him saying something about the OGs. Oh, they wasn't athletic enough. They was soft. They was slow. They wasn't skilled. They didn't have enough superstars, etc., etc. And now we got one of the OG hoopers pulled up and checked him. So let's see what he got to say, man. Before we hop into it, like the video, comment down below any videos y'all want me to react to next, and last but not least, sub up, man. And oh yeah, got the ramen noodles with me too.
Well, first of all, thank you for having me. I appreciate you all. I see you all the time talking shit.
Ooh.
I got some things I want to say too about what you said about us in the 90s.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know, right?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Talking to you, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm talking to all y'all. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
I got some words from Chris Mullin, Mitch Richmond, all the other old guys. They said I was coming on. He was like, yeah, make sure you give it to him. I said, no question. Everybody talking about Mike. Mike is the GOAT. Mike was that bad motherfucker.
For sure.
Mike, had it going on. Mike didn't let people beat him. Mike didn't. He went on about his business. He didn't let people, beat him, and he knew how to play the game. But you all think that we couldn't play. You say, he playing against some scrubs, or he playing against some guys that can't play, and we let him do this and we let him do that. No, man. A lot of you guys couldn't play in our fucking era.
Ooh.
Y'all couldn't play in our era.
Any guys on this couch?
Gil could.
Okay.
We would have beat his ass.
Ooh, damn, Jennings.
We would have knocked him on his ass.
I would have went right by you.
Damn, B. Jennings.
No. You probably wouldn't have made it out because you would have been in the game. You would have been in the game because you wouldn't have had that mentality to make it out.
Oh, damn.
But Gil, he probably could have hung. Oh yeah, it was. When we was growing up,
I couldn't play against Eglo and all them motherfuckers.
Hey,
Craig Elo.
Man, you better stop
You
Tim
talking
Hardaway.
about Eglo?
Stop this shit.
You talking about Eglo from the Cleveland Cavaliers?
Yes, all that.
That motherfucker was nice. That motherfucker was nice. Your game was all right, but you think it was nice.
man,
Your shit was all right.
Oh.
Let's stop.
Yeah, your shit
He
was
said
all
his
right.
shit was
It was
all
a couple
right.
good- It was a couple of y'all back in '85 from '89. It was a couple good. You was one of them. Had the Tim Hardaway crossover and all that.
I ain't gonna lie. Swaggy P game was all right. It was like he wasn't no all-star. He was just a good role player. Give you buckets off the bench every now and then. But when he started shooting the ball and turning around and missing, like nah, I wasn't rocking with that.
But come on, man.
Go ahead. Name another guy. I can't hear you.
I would name Mark Price, wherever he's standing.
Mark Price was a bad motherfucker. He
Well,
don't
what
get
he-
his just due.
But where would he be ranked in this era if he was
Rank with this here. It's a lot of motherfuckers couldn't stay with Mark Price. Mark Price was a fast white guy.
Ooh.
He could stop on the dime, shoot it in your face,
Ooh.
split the double team, knew how to pass the ball,
Mm.
knew how to play the game. Mark Price was a bad motherfucker.
Damn.
Speedy Caucasian, as you said.
Rod Strickland, another motherfucker.
Yeah.
Kevin Johnson, another motherfucker.
Kevin Johnson.
Ooh.
All right, we had some bad motherfuckers in our era.
No, the 90s is fine. My complaint was the
Hey, my fault for pausing the video. If y'all want me to react to some of those names, y'all let me know in the comments down below. Because some of these players he naming, I don't know what they game look like.
80s. So I was talking
I know
about the
Mark
80s.
Price, though.
So
He
there's
was
this
cold.
illusion about the hand check, and I always use you as an example. And I said, if the hand check was so dominant, then how can the scoring guard come in as rookies, tearing everybody's ass up, right? So there was only a few back then: Isaiah Thomas, Kevin Johnson, and then you. And I'm saying if the hand check was what everyone said was, when the scoring guard, the guy who comes downhill, when he came into the game, why wasn't it affecting him?
I'm gonna tell you this. when we came into the game, Kevin Johnson, myself, even Mark Price, we was fast enough and quick enough, and we can handle the ball. And we used to get out of the offense. And we used to not run offense. If you was gonna hand check us, we used to not run offense, and we used to take our man, so he had to understand, oh, these motherfuckers ain't running offense. These guys we gotta play them legit. Other guards, say like Derek Harper, he didn't have that, those handles to get past somebody. Like Brandon, you and Brandon, y'all had handles to get past. If somebody picked you up, you laughing at them.
Yes, yeah.
Y'all laughing at them.
Yeah.
Sure.
So yeah, that's what it was. When they picked us up, we was laughing at them. Then they had to start picking us at half court.
See, so my theory was right. Like when
Yeah.
people talk about the hand check, and I'm like, it only worked against guys who were running off, who had big men who were sitting there, back to the basket,
Exactly.
trying to run offense. So it's easy to hand check.
Exactly.
Somebody who's coming full speed, you can't do nothing.
No, you cannot.
Okay.
So, Tim, I got a question for you. Prime
Okay.
Tim Hardaway versus Prime Gilbert Arenas.
Who y'all got in the comments? Prime Gill or Prime Hardaway? I'm gonna let y'all answer that one.
Who's getting cooked?
I will kill him.
You would kill him.
Damn!
First of all, you know what? I start with
That nigga
I
said,
start
"I'll
taking
kill
him
him."
down low. This is what I do. In my mind, I say, I'm gonna post him up about 3 or 4 times. Put all this ass on his chest,
No Diddy.
move him, jump hook, turn around.
All that ass.
Oh yeah. I mean, I put all this on. Then I come
Whoa.
at you.
Whoa,
funny-
then I'll come at you. Pause. No Diddy. What? Where's my mind, bro? My fault, y'all.
Because when I first started to play, I had your
My
crossover down.
fault, bro.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then my arms got too long, and the shit was a little slow.
So I want to go back to something you said. Obviously, you coached Brandon when you were with the Pistons. You said Mr. B could not play in the 90s. Brandon, do you agree or disagree with Tim saying you wouldn't be able to handle yourself in the 90s?
No, he said they would post me up.
Okay.
So that means I'll get post up and then I'll come down and I'll be able to do my thing.
No, Brandon would have got beat up.
Damn.
He would got beat up. He like a lot of people don't understand.
Damn.
And ask your pops. When you pass and run through that lane, you got to be like a football player running through a line. Everybody's gonna touch you, and they might not touch you in a way that you want to be touched. I mean, they
What?
hit
Huh?
you. They hitting ribs.
I believe it.
They hitting gut. They putting a knee in your thigh. I mean, it was a lot of stuff going on.
Oh, that's crazy though. That's crazy. By him explaining that shows you how physical it was back then, bro. You cannot just run into the lane untouched, bro. If you running through that lane, bro, you getting hit. Elbows, you know what I'm saying? Shoulder to something, bro. You're getting touched, bro. They're setting the tone and setting the message throughout the game, bro. That's why I love 90s, 80s basketball, bro. I love old school basketball, bro. Like, it was just real physical. You know what I'm saying? No soft basketball, you know?
For sure.
Back then, but I don't know if your body could have held up to that physicality.
Little ass boy.
He would have had to get in the
This
weight
is what
room.
he's saying. Now, I'm not saying that he's saying.
I was just as quick as AI. So
But you weighed 104 pounds.
Too little.
But see, AI, you got to
He weighed
understand.
104 pounds.
AI used to duck around Karl Malone when they was coming. He throw that ball up and duck. Or Charles Oakley and them guys, Terry Cummings. When he went to that hole, he didn't go into the hole like, yeah, I'm gonna take this hit.
for sure.
He went in like,
I'm just saying quick.
because they was coming after him.
No, for sure. I'm just saying quickness.
But he was, of course, quickness. But we would have stopped. We would have stopped that. We would have ran you around 3,000 picks.
That's a fact. I believe that. That's a fact for sure.
Damn, brother. Damn, brother, you would have been a bench player, huh?
But what makes that like basketball just fouling just a foul? Like jailhouse basketball, why is that considered good though?
That's a good,
The what?
good question.
The jailhouse basketball, why is that considered good?
Because that's where we grew up. And believe me, I understand the changes. The rule changes and everything, and I'm happy. I'm happy for them rule changes. Some calls, like, you know, you can say,
for sure,
man, that's not flagrant.
for sure.
Some of them not flagrants, but I do understand. I do understand. I mean, and another thing, you know, there's no real rivalries. Let's get it right.
Yeah.
You know, rivalries like you scrap it, you fight.
Yeah.
They throwing blows.
For sure.
They don't care about their money.
Yeah.
That's a rivalry.
Nah, facts. Back in the day, them Larry Bird days, Magic days, Jordan days, Bad Boy Pistons days, those were rivalries, bro. Them dudes hated each other. Like, for real, they took that junk personal. Nowadays, ain't nobody doing that in the newer generation, bro. Come on, bro. Like, they acting like they finna fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I get what Tim Hardaway saying right here, though.
I watch guys go out there and they play the game, and then they talk so much shit to each other, and they think they gonna fight. Then after the game, hey man, great game, you know, then hug.
Yeah.
I saw the Indiana Pacers, Detroit Pistons went up there and beat them in the play-in stuff, and then Indiana came in with their squad and busted Pistons' ass. And then the Pistons was like, yeah, we'll see y'all in a couple of weeks. I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm in front of TV, my popcorn, watching my son and stuff. They get their ass whooped. they talking shit to him. I said, you know, if I go back and put on my shit and suit up, I want to go fuck up Halliburton.
Ooh.
I want to go fuck him up.
What did Tyrese do to you, OG? Damn. Why you got beef with Halliburton? What'd he do?
He talks so much shit.
Okay.
I want to go back and bust his motherfucking
I love it.
ass.
I love it. I love that shit. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the energy.
he talks so much shit. I want to go back. I want to bust his ass.
So you want to bust Tyrese
Jersey
Halliburton's
underneath
ass
that,
because
right?
he talks too much.
Right. And he think he all that.
Do you think the reason that it's not as rough as it used to be is because the fine money is actually real versus back then you could hit somebody $100. Now it's $300,000-$400,000.
Right.
Listen, I don't hate you that much for $400,000.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's a good point.
Like I said, there's no rivalry. I see you know. Thank you. All right, everything cool. Yeah, no question. It's the money.
Okay.
It's the money, man. I mean, you don't want
It
to
is the
lose
money.
300,000. I mean, that's 4 games. That could be 5 games.
Yeah.
You know.
The 92 Dream Team, Isaiah Thomas claims he was snubbed from the Dream Team. And I said the person that was actually snubbed was you
Killer
for
Cross.
Magic Johnson.
Killer Cross.
Because everybody on the team was all NBA players. The only people who wasn't all NBA at that time was Magic, Bird, and Christian Laettner. Isaiah Thomas wasn't an all NBA player at that time. You were second team. So you was the one that was replaced for Magic. And I'm trying to figure out why was the news around him at that moment in time and not you?
Because this was the rumor. They came to Michael. They really needed Michael to play. They came to Michael, and like David Stern and the Olympic team, they came to Michael and said, "Yo, Mike, we really need you to play. We need for you to just go global." And Mike said, "All right, I will play only if Isaiah is not on the team."
Damn. So he really said that.
Uh-oh.
He said that to them.
Damn.
And then Magic was like, "I'm cool with that."
Damn.
And then what's really crazy is, you know, God rest his soul, but the coach, he had trouble. He had trouble with that because he wanted his guy on the team, Chuck Daly.
Yep.
He had trouble, but he knew it was a business too. And he wanted to be that first person to get that goal for the dream team and everything. So
It was the Pistons.
He had to be okay with it, but he wasn't okay with it.
But why wasn't you the one they were arguing for, since you were the second? Like,
Right. Well, you know,
it wasn't like I get Isaiah, but
Right.
he wasn't even in the conversation as one of the best players in the NBA at that moment in time.
you gotta also remember this. Magic went out because of health problems, AIDS, and after they found out he could still play, and I still think I did the right thing. And my buddies, they was like, "No, you shouldn't have done it." Gave him my starting spot in the play in an All-Star game. But I mean, you know, we always got to remember this. If Magic was playing, he would have been first team All, All NBA. No question. He would have been on an All-Star team. He would have been starred. No question. So people got to understand that, even though it's real and it's not real. That's real. I live in a real world. I was always told the truth, and you got to handle it. And I understood that. So I mean, that's the way it was. I didn't think nothing of it, because that's Magic. I mean, without Magic and Larry Bird, come on, man.
No, I get it. Okay.
Another great video, man. Hey, that was a great conversation right there, man. Some very interesting topics was brought up. Hey, man, OG went crazy on Gil, man. Had to set the record straight. Shout out Tim Hardaway, though, man. I need to watch some of his highlights. I know he mastered that killer crossover. I seen a few clips of him, but I may need to watch a whole highlight tape of him, man. So y'all let me know if y'all want that. But yeah, if y'all want more videos like this, comment down below, man. Hit the like button, man. Show your boy Groovy some love. And last but not least, subscribe. Groovy signing out. I'm gonna see y'all in the next vid, man.